What's going on, everyone? Taking a look at the S.H.Figuarts Peter B. Parker and Mayday Parker Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. You can see some art on the back. Bottom. Alright, so that's the box. Here is the figure. Peter B. Parker. So first take a look at him in his full Spider-Man so I know a lot of things are saying he's too tall, but I think he works. So normal articulation, I guess, for him. He kind of looks similar to Miguel. Let me just move this in. It's like 100 degrees in my room here. Don't have the air on yet, and it's getting warm. So, double joint, elbow, wrist. You can see the pegs there. His other hand popped off while I was putting the one hand on. So, butterfly, twist in the bicep. This one popped out, so you can see that joint. You got that shoulder as well as forward. Ab crunch, and then bending over there, you got an additional for Spider-Man there. You got the neck and the head movement. Then the body, you have the twist in the thigh. Definitely do a split. I think if you move it around, you could probably get a little bit more. So double joint knee. They shaved a little bit there so you can get that, but he doesn't quite kick his butt. So like on a Sentinel, Peter B. Parker, that's so much better. I need to grab Miguel, but I think it works. And then ankle and toe. So really articulatable. Is that a word? Articulated. Really articulated. Articulatable. Comes with a good amount of stuff. Specifically Mayday. So here's Mayday in her baby carry. So these things kind of just slide and pop in. So that's about all you could do with the when she's on, and I'll put her on and show you that. But the legs and arms are not articulated. They kind of just pop out. You could pop them out and turn them. But you can see that there is kind of a notch. I don't know if I'm showing that. On the right hand side there. You can see on there, they only go in one way. in the carrier. So that's all you're gonna get. The head moves around in the carrier, but you can't put and you can see those things fall out very easily, which isn't the end of the world, but they do fall out when, oh, I didn't even realize that happened. So that's interesting. That comes out. I wonder if that comes out on the body too. No. Alright, so they have these things. I gotta see which way they go in. Hold on 1 second. I don't know if I'm doing that right. There you go. I guess you can go in whatever way you want. So you have it back or forward. And then the other head is without the hat. Kind of like a surprised, sadder face, I don't know. Then to put Mayday together, again you can see that the pegs, and then here's the arm peg. Let me see if I can get a better view here. You can see like there's a notch there, and that just slides in. Head down. I'm dropping everything, fumbling it. And then the legs. So you could do the legs so she's crawling. Then with the head, so you could have her crawling, or you could have pop the leg out, move it. You can have her sitting. The arms don't move at all. They're just like they are there. Kind of wish that they would move up and down. I wish they gave us a ball joint to move them up and down, but at least I don't think you could do anything with that. Yeah, it kind of just goes into one way. She's kind of annoying to put together because every time you do something, either the head pops off or a leg pops out, arm pops out. So that's Mayday, and then you got the other head, the happier head, laughing. I think she's pretty wild. Then you have the baby carrier. So when it's around Peter, you got these pieces here that will pop into the back here. I think I got it upside down. And you can see they kind of just slide in there into the hole. I know it's meant to go on over the robe, but just to give you an idea. So once that's on, again, just fudge it. And then there you go. So that's the carrier. Then you have this piece that goes around his waist, and those pegs would go into the bottom holes there. It's not that easy to put on for me. I don't know, my fingers are too fat. But I'll wait and put it on with the robe like it's supposed to be. It's a little loose if you put it on without the robe on. So you get the extra neck rather, with the skin with his mask off. You get 2 head sculpts. This one, smile, and then I don't know, what do you want to call this? A serious looking sculpt. And there you go. You also get, so with the outfit hands, you get the web crawling or open palm. You got the web sling, right and left. You get right and left fist. And you get the grabbing the web, or whatever you want to use that for, right and left. You get the spider watch. I don't remember what this is called. Then, without the outfit, you get open palm or the crawling hand. Without the, I don't know, glove on. And then kind of like these cupping hands to hold things. I think it's really meant to hold Mayday though. Then you also get, so this just slides right out, little L peg there, so you can't really put on the wrong ones, and it just slides in. Did I not show that? Sorry. There you go. So right and left of those, they slide right on, nice and tight. The slippers say "Cool Dad," and then the same articulation. You get a couple of web. You get 2 shooting. You get this one, I don't know if you want to call it a swinging web, because it does just slide right into those hands. And then you get a smaller shooting one. Let's see, what else? The last thing, last but not least, is the robe. You get Peter B. Parker's pink robe. Now let me put him. The robe is wired around the edges. Just around the edges of it closing here. the sleeves are not wired. This isn't wired up here, just this right here. And then the carrier. I don't know the easiest way. I was just using a back of a flat knife here. Well, this is a file. I kind of wish this was done a little bit differently for sure. It's not that easy. They're tight. It doesn't even look like it's in all the way. Definitely not in all the way, so any movement is going to pop off. There we go. That's the one side. That's not going to be as easy to do this way though. I guess it wasn't that bad. And then, like I said, you have this one that goes around the waist. The little, I guess it's the fanny pack. That definitely isn't going in. That one slid right in. There you go. I kind of wish it was a little easier to put on. I don't know how often this is going to pop off either. And then let's put Mayday in. So we got the neck. This is the only head that fits on. That came out. 1 second. There you go. Because you can't put the one with the hair. You can see it hits the sides. So it's got to be this head with the hat. And it just popped right on. So there you go. Then the arms, you can see that there's like it slides back. So they got to go in. There you go. Let me just get all these off. One second, I lost the leg. These things hit the floor and then they go flying. So hold on 1 second. There we go. And there he is. With Mayday. There you go. All right, so now for size comparisons. I mean, compared to the old Sentinel Peter Parker, he's really tall. Much taller. This is my favorite Peter Parker for sure. So you get to the stand. So that's Sentinel, and then this is Mayfix. So compared to them, very tall. But I think he scales well with the other Figuarts. I don't really remember how much taller he is next to him. So this is the Figuarts Spider-Punk. And then Figuarts Spider-Man India. Viviter, right? Then you have Miles and Gwen. This is the Figuarts Miles. And then Figuarts Gwen. Just bear with me. I had them sitting down. I was doing pictures last night. So they're not really ready for standing up. Plus I got this mat, so as far as this, I think it works. Let me grab Miguel. I don't have Miguel here right now at the second. All right, here he is next to Miguel. So I think that works because he is the same height as Miguel. So scale wise, they work great with all the other Figuarts. If you're gonna compare it, put it next to Sentinel and whatnot, he's a little taller, but so is everybody else, right? So here is a Mezco. Then 1 second, let me grab. Here he is next to a Legend. Marvel Legends. It works. I love it. I'm a huge Spider-Man person. Now everybody's falling over. So, let me know what you think. I like it a lot. I really love Mayday. I think it's great that they gave us one. Oh yeah, you know what? I want to show. So this was a custom Mayday that I was using for the longest time, which worked great. Which worked great for a while, or it still will, honestly. But now that I have this Mayday with Figuarts, I'm good to go. All right, thanks for checking this out. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think. I'll catch you on the next one.